Hello, hello. Welcome to day 7 of our Shape Up Experience. Today is Sunday, and I hope you had fun whatever you did today. I went to church with my family, and it was fun. Today's topic is understanding emotional eating. This is huge. When we are happy, we eat. When we are sad, we eat. When we are in between, we still eat. Sometimes, even when we don't need the food, we still eat. But when you understand the things that make you eat, you can identify the source, the cause, and find a solution. So, let's jump in. Hello, I am Ngo, and I'm your guide for this Shape Up experience. Understanding emotional eating. Welcome to day 7 once again. A whole week in, can you believe it? 7 good days. Today, we delve into emotional eating. Food shouldn't be used as a way to cope with our emotions. First, to understand emotional eating, we must recognize the triggers. Are you eating because you're genuinely hungry, or is it an emotional trigger? Triggers are things that cause us to do something else. Sometimes, when we have a heartbreak, we tend to cry and find chocolate, ice cream. The foods they call comfort foods are things we reach out for. When people are mourning, when people are crying, or even when they are happy, they don't go for bowls of salad. So, when you identify a trigger, if you experience emotional eating, then it will be necessary to identify what causes it. Whenever you reach out for a particular food, ask yourself, how am I feeling? Am I sad? Am I heartbroken? Am I exhausted? Am I lacking sleep? Am I overwhelmed? Different things can cause triggers for different people. It may be pain, it may be joy, it may be something else, tiredness. Two, healthy alternatives. Instead of reaching for comfort food, what are some healthier coping mechanisms? What can you swap the comfort foods with? When you've identified the trigger, the things that make you reach out for certain kinds of food, which is okay. There's nothing wrong with being sad, wrong with being tired, nothing wrong with some emotions. But what are the foods we reach out to when we feel sad, happy, celebrating? When we feel all those emotions, what do we reach out for? What do we reach out to grab? Those are the things we need to find healthier alternatives for. If you reach out for, let's say, chips, what else can you swap it with? If you have already, remember our prep, our meal planning, if you already have carrot sticks sliced neatly and put in the fridge in a plate, as soon as you reach out for chips, you'll remember, oh, there are carrot sticks I can swap this for. And then gradually, step by step, it becomes easier to swap food that are not too good for us for healthier options. Three, seek support. It's always easier when you have a community or a friend to talk to when you are emotionally vulnerable. When there is an accident, when there is a loss, when someone is ill, whether yourself or someone else, you wouldn't be jumping. And in that state of mind, instead of slumping into depressed mode, you can reach out to somebody on phone. You can reach out to someone else, a community, to say, this is where I am at. This is what I'm feeling. I need support. And as soon as you send a message like that, people will rally around you, people that will pray, people that would counsel, people that would encourage you, people that will talk to you to tell you that, look, whatever is going on right now shall pass through. And true, true, it's not even the end of the world, no matter what it is. So, day seven activities. One, identify the triggers. Write down moments when you felt the urge to eat due to emotions. At the initial state, when you're trying to investigate your reactions and your actions, it may not be very clear. So be patient with yourself. Keep a food diary if you can. I started keeping a food diary recently when I found out I had allergies. The doctors didn't understand what made me break out in skin sores. And for a long time, when they give me some medication, the allergies will go, but then it will come back. They asked me to keep a food diary. I started writing every single thing that entered my mouth during the day. I had to. I had to write and write and write. It was when I kept this diary that I noticed certain foods caused me to break out in red rash. That was how I identified those food items that cause the allergies. Likewise, if you find yourself emotionally grabbing food, then keep a diary because it's for your own good, really. From my experience, I know that as you keep the diary, you notice patterns. That's when you really notice the kind of food you've been putting into the mouth. Seriously. Because sometimes we just grab things, wherever we go, we'll see this, we'll grab, we'll pick this, we'll grab, and the day is gone. But when you write down everything that you've eaten in a day, as you eat it, you put it down. Because if you don't do it like that, you forget some. Whatever you drink, you put it down. You drink hot chocolate, you drink coffee with cream or milk, you write it down. With time, you find out that, oh, when I was feeling very lonely, I ate this. When I was feeling very sad, I ate this. And then when I'm excited, I took this, and I ate this. That's finding the triggers. And with the triggers, you're already halfway there. Two, healthy coping. Healthier coping mechanism to try the next time you feel emotionally triggered. When you find out the trigger, it is now easier to swap the same things that give you joy when you were sad, depressed, feeling down, overwhelmed, in pain, or rejected. Swap those foods. These emotions are all legit. We are in a life, in a world, and in societies that will break our hearts, that will cause us pain. There is sickness. There are so many things that will make you feel bad. The sooner you understand your reaction to these emotions, if you grab for food and what you can swap that food with, then you have already started moving the needle in the right direction. Three, reach out. Speak to a friend or share in the community group about your experience. You may not feel comfortable coming out to say what you're going through, but it is a good thing to talk to someone. I am available. Send me a messenger. Send me a message to say, I am going through this. Can you pray with me? I am going through this and I eat this. What do you suggest I should change this food with? I am available. You are in my world now, and I care deeply for you enough to want to assist you. This is coming from a place where I have been, and I understand all the human emotions. as an individual and as part of a family or a group. I am available if you need support in this area. I am available to help you. Four, celebrate. Say 1 week into the program, you are doing great. So even if you did not do everything in that 7 days, still celebrate that you're still here. Celebrate that at least you watch the videos and that you're making slight changes. I want you to celebrate this. It is a hurdle and you've jumped it for 1 week. We have got two to go though. Focus. So let's get into understanding our emotional connection with food. Shall we? Absolutely. We shall. With all those things I mentioned, it is easy. Resource page. If you've not grabbed your workbook yet, please look for the link and grab yours. Grab it and use it to journal, to write. Put down what you're going through inside your journal. Put down the foods that you find yourself craving in your journal. Write, write, write. That would form a pattern that will point you in the right direction. Because, like I said, knowledge isn't power, it is the implementation of what you have acquired as knowledge that gives you that power, awesome power to move things in your favor. It cannot get better than that. Okay, we have come to the end of the day 7 slides. So thank you very much for being here. Thank you for still being here. All the best for a brand new week. Brand new week of possibilities, brand new week of God's favor, brand new week of blessings. And whatever expectations you've got, it shall not be cut off. Expect the best because it is yet to come. Have a lovely week ahead.